minute since I've been in front of the camera. I feel a little weird. But I'm back. Nonetheless, I'm back. I'm here. You got a video. Within 24 hours of asking for one. And that's... I hope I look okay, because let me tell you, we're only doing this one time. Cheers. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Jax, your spiritual guru. And I'm back with another video, you heard? This week, we are talking about grounding. Shout out to my girl at Drippy Self Love LLC on Instagram. I'll drop that somewhere around here. Make sure y'all check her out. She is the one who suggested this video. So what up, Drippy? Yeah! Anyway, before we get into the video, make sure you guys smash that like button. If you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified when I'm dropping a new video. And let's get into the video. What is grounding? So the scientific definition, now I'm going to look down here because I have my notes in front of me. But the scientific definition of grounding is the process of removing excess charge on an object by means of transfer of electrons between it and another object. Grounding is taking away this unwanted energy that you are carrying around and coming back to your own energy. Bringing yourself back to center, being one with you and the universe, you know, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about ways to identify when you need to ground yourself, things that you can involve yourself in or participate in that will cause you this imbalance that you need to ground yourself. And then we will talk about some ways to ground yourself. Have you guys ever felt exhausted, but you feel good, but you're exhausted? And it's not really a tired or a mental, it's just like, I need rest. Or do you guys ever come at a time in your life where you know exactly what you want to say, you know exactly the intention behind what you want to say, and it doesn't come out that way? Does that ever happen? If so, keep watching. What are some ways that you can identify that you need grounding? 1, exhaustion. When you're feeling drained on a soul level, you can't help it, but no matter what you do, you're just like exhausted. Yeah, you need to ground yourself. If you are ever spending time with people and you're picking up on their energy and it's rubbing off on you, you were in a really good mood, but then you dealt with some people who were arguing and now you're in an argumentative mood, you know? That type of thing, you need to ground yourself. If you're misplacing things or losing things or forgetting things or being clumsy or you can't focus, if you're trying to read a book and you can't, or you're trying to watch a show and you can't, or if you're trying to work on a project and you just can't, you need to ground yourself. If you are normally someone who communicates very well and you are, or even in general, and you're having trouble communicating, what you're saying isn't heard the way that you intend for it to be heard, or you can't express yourself. You're having a difficulty expressing yourself, or if you stutter or fumble over your words and that's not something you normally do, or there's a lot of miscommunication, you need to ground yourself. If you are having difficulty being in the moment and being present and living in the now, and all you can do is focus on like what you have to do tomorrow or planning ahead and not really being able to be present with those that you love or with what you're doing, you need to ground yourself. So those are some ways I identify that I need to ground myself. What are some things that you can participate in your everyday life that can cause you to feel imbalanced? For instance, an argument, fighting with somebody, having that sort of combative energy, that can throw you off completely. I'm an Aries. This is coming from an Aries, okay? We love to fight. Trust me, can definitely throw you off. Also, being around energy vampires. And what I mean by energy vampires, I mean by people that are takers. People that just come around you to take. take, and they rarely ever give anything back. It's not that you're expecting something back. It's just that, are you ever going to pour into me what I pour into you? If you're around those kind of people, trust me, you are always going to need grounding. So make sure you are peeping the snakes in your grass, okay? You heard it here first. Having an illness can definitely cause you to need some grounding. You know, you don't feel like yourself. Your body doesn't feel like itself. So that can definitely make you feel imbalanced. Also, going through difficult time. If you are stressed out, if you're in college, or you're struggling to pay your bills, or you just lost your job, or you're a single parent, whatever the case may be. If you're starting a new business, if you are going through a spiritual awakening, if you are just dealing with difficult times, that can definitely throw you off some and cause you to need some grounding. Also, dealing with triggers. Dealing with triggers puts like a spotlight on your traumas, which causes stress, which causes difficult times, which causes imbalance, which means you need to ground yourself. Those are some things that can cause imbalance in our life. So next, we're going to talk about ways to ground yourself. How can we ground ourselves? Spending time in nature is my favorite. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know or have seen that I like to be outside of nature. Whether I'm actually earthing, which is walking barefoot in the grass, whether I'm actually doing that, I'm outside. I love to be outside of nature. Nature can definitely ground you. Nature can allow you the space in your life to let you hear yourself, your inner self, hear spirits. Some things that you can do in nature that can help to ground you is earthing. It brings balance to your energy. It connects with the earth and balances yours, brings it back down to your universal energy, if that makes sense. Walking barefoot in the grass is a way that you can earth yourself. Trying to find some sort of sacred ground, or a park, or a beach, just some dirt. That is a great way to ground yourself. Also, gardening, tending to your plants. If you are a plant parent, spending times repotting them, giving them soil, watering them, talking to them, cleaning them, have the little humidifier thing going, giving them some moisture and some steam. This necklace is so amazing, but I feel like it doesn't want to be seen because I keep hitting it. So we're going to take it off because she doesn't want to be seen. We're going to keep her here, but we're just going to put her in my hands. Another way is hugging a tree. You guys have seen me hug a tree plenty of times on my story. If you've ever been with me to the park, or if you've come to a meditation in the park that I've held, then you guys have hugged a tree with me. Okay, you've hugged a tree with me. Hugging a tree is definitely life-changing. As corny as it sounds, please don't allow the judgments of others to dictate what you do. Trust me. Just take a chance, and if the weather permits, go outside, okay? If you can do it right now or in the morning, whenever you're watching this video, the next day when the sun is up, if you can go outside and hug a tree, go hug a tree, and come back and comment here and tell me how you felt. Really give the tree a hug as if you were hugging a person or somebody that you loved, and see how you connect and how you feel, and come back and let me know. I want to know. Please let me know how that was for you. Also, meditating out in nature, connecting to source, praying, whatever that is or looks like for you, that is definitely a great way to ground yourself, because you're hearing yourself, becoming one with yourself, especially if you're doing it in nature. Even better, because you're using the earth's energy to ground you. And breath work, breathing, deep breaths. Deep breaths, in and out, in and out. Also, positive affirmations are a great way to ground yourself. Another way that you can ground yourself is using crystals or aromatherapy. As far as the crystals go, you can wear them. Like you guys just saw, I had them on. You can carry them with you in your pocket, in your bra. You can meditate with them. You can lay them on you, you know, at different parts of your chakras where you feel any type of blockages, or, you know, kind of do like a circle. You remember when we were kids and we used to take the chalk and like kind of like trace ourselves? You can do like trace yourself with crystals and just allow the energies, grounding crystals, and we're going to talk about that, to heal you, to uplift you, to ground you. And if you do that outside, even better. You hear me? Even better. But anywho, some crystals that you guys can use to ground yourself. One of my favorites is Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is a great grounding crystal. Also, hematite is an awesome grounding crystal. Smoky quartz is a great grounding crystal. Obsidian, shungite, great grounding crystals. There are so many crystals that you can use for grounding. Those are just some of my favorites. Aromatherapy, scents, smells that you can use to help raise your vibration and ground yourself, okay? Uplift you in spirit and ground you on earth, if that makes sense. Cypress is a good scent. Patchouli is a good scent. Lavender is a great scent. Frankincense. I feel like I always say that wrong. Frankincense and sandalwood are great aromatic scents that can help to ground you. So those are some ways that you guys can ground yourself. In this video, we covered a lot. We covered a lot. We covered my comeback. Okay. Covered a lot in this video. We covered ways to ground yourself, ways to identify that you need grounding, what grounding is, and some things that you participate in your everyday life in that cause you to need grounding. So I hope that that helps somebody out there. If this has helped you, or you have been needing grounding, or if you go out there and hug a tree, please come back and comment. Make sure you guys tell me something sweet, something nice. Talk to me nice, or don't talk to me twice. Okay? I forgot who said that, but you know the vibes. Talk to me nice, or don't talk to me twice. And if you don't talk to me nice, you know what? That ain't for YouTube. Anyway, y'all know what it is. You, know you, love you, do you for you. You heard? Gems dropped, y'all. See you next time. Bye.